certainly a good sign. The trend that has really kind of unfolded this season is Christian Wood more than a capable three-point shooter. Houston team that knocked off Dallas last week. And we made note of this last week as Kevin Porter Jr. connects on the triple.
Yeah, and again, pride comes into effect. This guy right here, Porter, has really helped him as well. So it's a different team. That's what DeAndre has to do. I mean, he has a quality of running past guys at his size.
Porter Jr. contested there by Chris Paul, forcing the miss.
That is something you have to respect.
Nearly forced a turnover. Booker able to get down on the floor. He's down there with John Wall and Kevin Porter Jr.
He's been around the NBA a bunch, but he is a good player, good veteran.
That's 8 points. There's a steal by Chris Paul. Booker will fire up the three.
Hope somebody had the keys to the Jewish Community Center.
Exactly.
Here's Kevin Porter Jr. Nice job staying in front by Saric to force the contested jumper. That's one of the challenges when you are so deep. But it's the one thing he's tried to, at least when they do come in. Well, considering there's 150 cameras at the Performance Center, everybody's watching. Cam Johnson turns it over, stays with it to get it back. Skip past Carter, lets it fly for deep. Well, considering there's 150 cameras at the Performance Center, everybody's watching. Cam Johnson turns it over, stays with it to get it back. Skip past Carter, lets it fly for deep.
That's how he bounced on the catch. He didn't recalibrate. He kept the ball above his head. He just bounced with it and shot it in. That's what he's working on in that gym when he's by himself.
And we take the 15-point lead.
Yeah, every coach that's ever done the profession will tell you the ball moves faster than the defender. Because it's going to get tougher as they go on the road. So, man, the energy that you can conserve in beating a team like the Rockets and not have to stretch out your guys, man, this is good. I like this. You know, I mean,
right.
And Chris Paul the same way.
Yeah, Devin on Saturday night played just 26.5 minutes.
In beating Portland.
Yeah. Swing it around, sets up Cam Johnson for the three-point attempt. Yeah, and that's
Javon and Shark, how they really stepped out there and got the job done.
Yeah, and you mentioned Miami as Kevin Porter able to generate the turnover. Gets loose.
Got the job done.
Yeah, and you mentioned Miami as Kevin Porter able to generate the turnover. Gets loose, flies down, hammers it home.
I mean, if the Suns are 14 of 20 from the three-point line, you might as well forget about it.
Forcing another turnover. And then Porter Jr. tangled up with Chris Paul.
I mean, if the Suns are 14 of 20 from the three-point line, you might as well forget about it.
Forcing another turnover. And then Porter Jr. tangled up with Chris Paul. He's matched his career high of 6 made threes. And coming right back the other way.
Chris Paul probably said, you want to find a way to get an easy basket? Here's the shot for you.
Yeah.
Go to that elbow. Porter from the outside swishes.
75-52. The Suns 16 three-point makes. Christian Wood adds another one for Houston. Their 8th. Connects from deep.
Devin made up for it. Devin made up his mind that he was going to get that ball to Crowder. Close them out now. Give Devin Booker, Chris Paul an opportunity to rest. It pays dividends.
Yeah, again, a back-to-back situation.
Man, they got to be close.
Porter Jr. must have heard you just across the midcourt line is Chris Paul.
51 three-point attempts right now. So I'm all for getting 100 of them. Analytic people are going to love this.
Around the NBA professional sports, when you see a guy like Christian Wood, as Booker fed Mikal Bridges again with another beautiful bounce pass.
At last, I thought it was a 3 by Booker, was ruled a 2, so he went for the quick 3 there. Tate puts it up and in.
Porter Jr. tied up, swings it out to Kelly Olynyk, who has regained his three-point shooting touch.
It's hard to believe he's going to shoot the ball, and I think that's part of his MO in getting that shot off, because he's turned sideways when he shoots. It's almost like he's facing away from the rim.
Almost a travel by Guyton. Well, they kicked it over. Back outside to Payne again. Cameron Payne with a 3, in and out.
of late. It's just down to about 5 points per contest in the last 12. As Kevin Porter Jr. able to hit the contact and the finish inside. Yeah, enjoy it, but you said it. The key word: appreciate and don't assume. You and I were talking last week with Golden State, and certainly Golden State hasn't fallen on. Brooks signed a two-way deal with the Rockets to play for their G League affiliate. It's based on their situation and some of the injuries, getting an opportunity to play tonight. A lot of time left in this game as Wilson connects on the three, and Monty Williams will get a timeout.
Well, it's a respect level, too. I mean, the Rockets are ramped up to play the Suns because they know if they beat them, they're the talk of the league tomorrow. Right. Because they can't get a shot up.
Suns have led by as many as 24 in this one. Looking for their 21st win. Deep three on the way, and down it goes. Porter Jr. on the drive inside, won't get it. Crowder fighting for the loose ball. Porter Jr.'s got it, and Jay Crowder picking up foul number 5. Porter Jr. on the drive inside, won't get it. Crowder fighting for the loose ball. Porter Jr.'s got it, and Jay Crowder picking up foul number 5.
You'd like for the starters to be over there resting and giving those other guys a chance to play, but it's not going to happen.
Wood takes the lob, and that is the 13th assist from Kevin Porter Jr. to go along with his 17 points.
They're going to be special players.
You see this homestand will continue tomorrow night with Miami. Thursday against Sacramento as Olynyk leans inside for 2. Elbow jumper, Chris Paul, no.
No, would that been his highest, his career?
Would have tied. Yeah, his career high 30. Had that a couple of seasons ago.
And the Rockets, if they continue on this path, they're going to have at least a couple of high picks.
Well, they're just enjoying.
They're not all excited.
They're
about
enjoying
being
no
in warm
humidity.
weather. Yeah, no mosquitoes.
Porter Jr. on the attack. Quick inbound to Booker. As some of the many folks who help bring you our Suns telecasts each and every night.
So we know unwritten rules become archaic, but they're in every sport. Baseball, football.
I think John Wall's taught him a lot, don't